So, look, man, we got Kahleah Copper, we got Angel Reese, we got Lexie Hall right here. One of Unrivaled's first interviews as a team. I know they also got Chelsea Gray over there and two other girls. So let's hear what they got to say. Excited for the league to start. I think we got about a week left. So let's go.
Hello. Angel, I was curious, how do you, what do you like, or are you enjoying the fact that you get to play with veterans like Ka and other veterans on the team? And how do you think that will help you just in the development of your game?
Yeah, I was so excited to join this crew. I mean, I feel like I can pull from everybody on the team. If it's coming from leadership, veteran leadership, Lexie brings a lot of defense. I've been playing against Lexie for a while. Ka, obviously, she's won a championship. She's done a lot, and I've been watching these players since I was in college. And obviously, I have 1 year under my belt, but just being able to get as much information as I can while I'm here. They've been a sponge to me. I've been really good with them. I told them to coach me hard and get on me when they need to get on me. So I really enjoy this, and like when I leave here, I know I'm going to take a lot from them.
And Ka and Lexi, just in follow up to that, how do you guys feel about playing with like younger players like Angel and I guess if there's any wisdom or whatever like light that you're shedding to her?
I think it's great. I've had such great veteran leadership throughout my career, so I know how important it is to have that vet that is willing to pour into you and help you grow. So I'm excited to be that vet now, and it's been great.
And I'm also on the younger end of this team. So I'm, as well as Angel, soaking up as much as I can. I mean, we have a lot of great leadership on our team, and then along with the coaches here and the other players here. So just really taking advantage of this opportunity to grow and get better.
They got them girls wearing
Thank you.
Under
We'll go to
Armour.
Scott.
Come on.
Hey, Lexi, I'm just curious, can you take us through how your off season has gone, and then what are your first kind of impressions of the offering and what the setup is like down there for all of you? Thanks.
Yeah, so I'm spending my off season in Indianapolis. It's been great getting to hang out with my family, see a lot of my friends, really just take a nice break, detox after the season, and then now heading here and get to be in Miami and get to play in a brand new league. It's really exciting. And I think one of the biggest things they said in kind of getting players here was the player experience was going to be really good. And they've really held up that side of the bargain. So they're giving us everything that we need and everything that we need on and off the court. So just really exciting opportunity and just a great first season.
That's the one thing I'm hearing, man. I hope this league really takes care of the girls, gives them everything they need, provides everything they need. And I really hope to see them be successful on the court. Hopefully they're a new league. There's going to be hiccups at the beginning. I mean, I don't expect them to be perfect. It's a brand new league. I just don't want to get themselves in a hole where it's like they're not profitable. I keep thinking about this and I keep talking about it in all my Unrivaled videos. Is like, where is the profit going to come from, bro? That's my biggest worry is like, where is the profit going to come from, bro? So besides that, like I said, I love this team so far. They have a mix of veterans. They got some young girls. They got shooters. I just want to see how the gameplay is going to be. 3-on-3. The courts are shorter. Only 800 people can be there. So I'm just excited, man. And I know these girls want to get back to playing basketball and get back on that court, man. So hopefully this just look. What I don't want this to do is take away from competitiveness during the regular season, because that's what I'm seeing right now in the NBA. They're lacking that competitiveness because everyone is friends.
Miles.
Hi, all. Lexi, I wanted to follow up on what Angel said about your defense being something that she can kind of pull from you a little bit. When you come into this hybrid 3x3 format, how much of defending in space is instinctual versus how much is it something that you're scheming as opposed to the normal 5-on-5 format?
I mean, there's just a lot more space on the court. So you really have to take pride in that one-on-one defense. I think when you're playing 5-on-5, you can count on at least one person having your back and help side, but it's really hard here because if you help, there's an open 3 on the other side. So just making sure that, we're all really passionate about defending our yard. And I think it'll start individually and then collectively we'll be able to do that. And we have great defenders on our team. So I think that'll be part of our identity this season and just being really excited on that side of the floor.
Great. Christina.
I have a question for Lexi. You've played in both Athletes Unlimited and now Unrivaled. these two platforms bringing pro basketball domestic.
Come on, man. Lexie's that girl. You know that. You know that. Don't play with her. Don't get mad. Don't get mad now.
Domestically.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of Athletes Unlimited. I played that the last 2 seasons, was part of the player executive committee. So it was hard to say no to them this year and that I was coming to Miami to play with Unrivaled. But the opportunities here in the States that are available now to players, I think is just a huge opportunity and growth for the sport. For me, I've never gone overseas to play because of these opportunities. So for me, being around my family is really important to me in the off season. So being able to stay here, train, and get ready for the W season is just awesome. So just really appreciative of those 2 leagues forming and excited to see each of them grow.
We'll go to Ben Pickman.
Just one for Kyle, I guess. Nola is a head coach for the first time, obviously a young assistant in the WNBA. Just what has it been like working with her just over these last couple of days, and what are her strengths? How is she as a communicator?
Nola's been great. And personally, I've seen her growth, from competing against her in high school and like a Philly versus Jersey Classic to seeing her under Kurt in Connecticut go from maybe equipment manager to just, grinding and really just finding her own niche. But being able to play under her right now and seeing how passionate she is and her having the ability to be a player's coach, I really love that and respect that about her. But like I said, Nola's been great with her schemes, X's and O's, and she's good.
What was it like? Sorry, you said you played against her in high school some. Just what was it like playing against her in high school and now that she is coaching you, a decade plus later?
It was cool. Super competitive. That Philly versus Jersey thing is big. It's big time. I'll have to share that picture with y'all later. I gotta go find it because it's super funny. I think we both got MVP or something like that. But now, just sitting and watching her with the board, I'm like, this is like we went in 2 different directions, but it just showed you that the grind pays off.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you. We'll go to Annie.
2 quick ones. The first one for Kahleah. It seems like from what we've kind of gotten a glimpse of, Unrivaled's really offering an unparalleled experience for the players. I'm curious, do you see or do you think that's going to have an impact on CBA negotiations at all?
I think it puts pressure for sure,
It sure does. It sure does. I mean, because now it's like you guys are competing with the WNBA. I know it's not in the same season, but that's what it is. Unrivaled is now competing with the WNBA. I don't know how the WNBA commissioners and things like that are going to like it. They're in no control of this right now, but I don't know how they're going to like this. And they are. The media outlets and things like that are going to be a little bit in competition, and they are going to be a little bit on edge. So I don't want this to ruin relationships, but I do want the opportunity there for the girls that deserve it.
It's been amazing. A lot of people had a lot of things to say about Unrivaled, about how it would be the first season, but it's been great. So I'm grateful that they're able to put some pressure on the things that we deserve and the things that we're pushing for.
And then Angel, for you, we saw kind of a glimpse of your reunion with Teresa. I'm curious what that was like, just being reunited with her and what her message was to you in this first season of Unrivaled.
I mean, obviously, if I've seen her, we've worked out in the off season. We haven't got out of touch since I ended the season with her. So she's been a great mentor to me. Obviously, she's played in the league, and like being able to have her always with me is something that's important. You build relationships with people. Just because something didn't work out didn't mean that it was going to end our relationship. So being able to have her in my back pocket, being able to have everybody here, I think there's a lot of resources here for all of us to get better, not just from players, but to also coaches. We have Phil, we have Alex, we have so many different people and resources here. So I'm not going to take this moment for granted. And just being able to be here is just super exciting.
Me personally, bro, I would have put Angel with a different coach. I want her to be somewhere where she's not comfortable. Get her away from Teaspoon. Get her with a different development coach or different culture. She needs to start seeing different philosophies type thing. Because a lot of the talk with the Chicago Sky last year was Teaspoon is favoritizing Angel Reese. I don't want her to be as comfortable. This is supposed to be an opportunity somewhere where you're uncomfortable. That's where you grow, when you're uncomfortable. So you're playing for a coach you already play for. You're too comfortable. I'm not talking about Copper. She's a hooper already. She gonna get comfortable wherever she goes. She gonna make her presence felt wherever she goes. This one right here, Angel, she needs to get a little uncomfortable because she needs growth like that. And that's just 100% the truth. And if you don't think that's true, you know, you really got to look yourself in the mirror and come to the realization that, man, some of these girls needed a different. You got to get at these girls a different way. You can't baby them, bro. Angel needs to go be uncomfortable somewhere with a different coach. You're gonna see her every day. I wouldn't have put her with that coach, bro. I wouldn't have put her with Teaspoon. I love Teaspoon, but I wouldn't have did that.
And sorry, one more quick one.
Personally.
What's your pitch to free agents about coming to Chicago?
I want to hear this.
Come to Chicago.
Summertime show.
Summertime. You see how she said that?
She's still pitching free
Get
agents.
Kai back. Get Kai back.
Tampering. What kind of shit is that? She don't want to go play over there with you. She does not want to go play in Chicago. Trust me. What do you think she left for?
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. On to Megan Hall.
Hey everyone. This question is actually for Kahleah. I've noticed, and for Angel as well, you both can speak about it, but I've noticed the two of you have such a special bond. And I wanted to talk about, Kahleah, what's it been like getting to know Angel on a personal level? And Angel, for you, what's the best part about getting to be and hang around Kahleah?
It's been great. I think, you know, outside of the TikTok shit, y'all, on the court, it's been like great, you know, to see her on the court, and really want to learn. You know, it's a lot of young players in the league that's like, you know, I want to learn from the greats. I want to learn. And you get with them and they don't listen, or they do what they want to do. But no, she communicates. She really wants to learn. And I see her growth every single day. So respectfully, I have a lot of respect for her on the court and just how she wants to grow.
Thank you.
Yeah, building our relationship, it's been fun. Kai's from the East Coast, so I kind of get her. Just being able to see her grit and just being able to see everything that she's done. Obviously, she won a championship at Chicago, so knowing that and knowing what it takes to win and do whatever it takes to win. Obviously, her journey hasn't been easy, and like myself, my journey hasn't been easy. So it motivates me every day just to see her put her head down and grind. Like, even if she gets frustrated in a place, she gets right back to it and just has an open mindset. So I watch her, the little things that she does. Obviously, I want to make TikToks with her, but on the court, I just being able to be a sponge and just learn as much as I can from her.
Thank you. Remy?
Great. This is for Angel. As someone who's quite media savvy in the bunch, what do you make of Unrivaled's kind of made for TV approach, both as a fan and as a player?
Yeah, I mean, this is the exposure we deserve. Being on TNT every night, obviously, that's something special. Being able to have access to watch our game, this is something that we've deserved for a long time. Obviously, Kai's been in the league, Lexie's been in the league, and this is something that we've deserved. Coming to Unrivaled, I knew what to expect. High standards from the top to bottom. I would stay here forever. Like, everything I need is here, from massages to cold tubs to just being able to have resources, from workouts to everything. So just being able to be here and value women, it's just really important right now, especially with the growth of women's basketball.
Kyle, what about you?
You know what? I'm gonna just say shout out to Linda. That's the massage therapist. Amazing. I'm telling you, y'all, it makes a difference. It really makes a difference when you get a massage and you don't have to tell her to adjust the pressure or what you need. I'm gonna just say shout out to her. But like she said, the resources. When you've been in places, I'm sorry. Just the resources. I'm telling y'all, for the league to be first, like, this is the first year of the league, and to have Sephora, to be able to be on TV,
Fenty,
to be able to have an esthetician on site. The people who have children, they have resources. You can have your kids go to the nanny room. You can have your kids go to the kids room,
and
like,
a dog
nursery room, like whatever you need is here. And then we in Miami Beach. Take me to the
That's dope. So they out there enjoying life, man. So it's not just gonna be a game thing. So like I said, I don't want them to be. This might ruin the competitiveness when we get back to the WNBA, bro. I'm just telling you right now.
But no,
really
we come in Chicago. We coming. Don't worry. We coming.
That is not what I was talking about.
It's okay.
We'll go next to Amanda Skurlock.
Hi, it's Amanda Scarlock from LA Sentinel. I'm just curious, like how has it been having Azure Stevens as a teammate? I know Kahleah, you have a lot of experience. Y'all won a championship together. Just tell me, for all three of you, how has that experience been?
Me coming from like the forward position, being able to see how versatile she is. I was looking forward to playing with her because she can stretch the floor so much and being able to take a lot of things from her game. I mean, our team is really long and plays good defense. So just being able to have that, obviously she has 3-on-3 experience too. So I'm learning from her as well in this as well.
I like players that can give me space. And she's great. I mean, I think her versatility is what I love the most.
I actually had the opportunity to play with her 3-on-3 for USA, and so getting to play with her again is really fun. And I mean, she's, I think, a player that's built for 3-on-3. She can play every position. She can spread the floor and shoot, and she's athletic and long on defense. So I'm really excited to be with her again. And she's also just brings a really nice light and energy to practice. Yeah. So it's great to have her here.
Thank you. Just a couple more, but one to Jack.
Hey, this is for Lexie and Angel. You both have talked about soaking up information today from the veterans. How is it having a passer like Chelsea Gray on your team? And is her game sense kind of rubbing off on you?
Yeah, for me, always be ready. My hands always have to be ready because you never know what kind of pass she's going to throw. Obviously, I tease her about being a grandma, but she's been in the game for a while, and just being able to see her do special things.
Just call her OG. Don't call her grandma.
It's not a lot of players out there that want to pass first, and just being able to put herself
just call her
first.
OG mama.
Me, like, when you set the screen, I'm trying to get you open. Like, it's not for my shot. Obviously, she's going to knock the shot down if it's open for her, but she's looking to pass first and get everybody else around her better. So I love that about her.
It's definitely fun. And I think, like Angel said, like always being ready, but the way she delivers her passes are just so different. Because I mean, I'm used to getting like a right-handed pass, left-handed pass. These passes are coming around the head, behind the back, between the legs. Like you just don't know what's coming. And that's what makes it so fun, because there's no way you can defend that. There's no way you can get a hand on that when you don't know what's coming. So
this is the clip right here that I saw. Everybody was blowing up about they think that she's discrediting Caitlin Clark. Not at all. I think what happened is she's in a room full of Black women. The rest of her teammates are Black. She's in a situation where she has new teammates and she's trying to hype up her teammates, and that's just how the sport goes. If I'm in a room full of dudes, no one's gonna discredit. Hey yo, this month he can't pass. Woo, woo. Like no, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna hype each other up. We're gonna support each other because we're on the same team now, for whatever time being. So that's why I keep saying I don't want this to ruin the W. Obviously, it's not all the girls in the W, but I'm just saying I want there to be a stiff competition. Yes, let's have our fun, but hey, go out and compete. So I love those words from Lexie Hall. You know, Chelsea Gray is one of the veterans. She is one of the greatest passers that the game has ever seen, and we can't take that away from her. So I wouldn't take it too far. I wouldn't dive too deep into it. I think Lexie's just being nice.
I'm just excited to see, the highlight reels from her this year.
Thank you.
Samantha?
Hi, happy Tuesday, everyone. Angel, I actually had two questions for you. I'm with Afrotech. I'm a tech and business writer. Always following your moves in business as well. I know you had great success in NIL, made a lot of headlines. And I'm really glad to know you have a good support system with your agents. So I wanted to know what were some key draws that you guys were looking at when you involved yourself with Unrivaled, whether it was their equity agreement, salary, or maybe anything else about their business model.
I mean, obviously equity, everybody got equity coming into this league. That's the most important thing. Being the first year, that's the opportunity.
So a lot of these girls are just going over here because of equity
that we do get, and just being able to get through all the wrinkles of it. Obviously, it's not supposed to be pretty, but just being able to be a part of this. I know 5 years from now, obviously, this thing is going to be bigger than ever. I mean, obviously, it's big now, but.
Oh, so that's what they're banking on. So they think that this is the business investment. Okay. Well, I hope all of this is written down on paper, lawyers involved, and I hope they know what they're doing if this is the case, because that's what it seems like. This is the biggest reason it seems like, based off this reaction right here.
Like we said, it's hard to get in here. It's hard to get in. It's not going to be easy to get in the villa. Like we said, it's hard to get in here. It's hard to get in.
Angel, you got in there because of your presence. We're not going to go on that page right now. Just watch this.
Just being able to be a part of this. I know 5 years from now, obviously this thing is going to be bigger than.
Are you going to be a part of the game in 5 years, Angel? That's my biggest question. I keep having that question for you. I'm going to see right now. I'm going to see in a week. I'm going to see what you've been doing, what you've been up to.
Never. I mean, obviously it's big now, but like we said, it's hard to get in here. It's hard to get in. It's not going to be easy to get in the villa. Like it's tough around here.
If from my understanding, I heard that it was hard to fill the 36. I heard it was hard to fill the roster, and I heard they filled it with actually a girl who can't even play this year, and Cameron Brink. So talk is talk.
And
talk sounds
you don't
good.
Want just anybody being able to play on Unrivaled. Like you need to be talented. You need to work hard. So being able to be a part of this is really special. A part of like getting equity. Obviously, to be one of the 33, 34, 35 people to be here is just something that's a blessing for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna end it right there, man. Shout out to the girls. Shout out to Unrivaled. Like I said, we got a week to see what this is really all about. It seems like a lot of them now, based off this one interview, it seems like, okay, the equity has a lot to do with it. So hopefully Unrivaled, whoever the investors are, hopefully they hold up to the bargain. But like I said, if you're paying $1 million salary or whatever salary these girls think they're gonna get, we're talking about $50 million up front, not including all of the things like I just mentioned: uniforms, reffing, facilities, housing, flights, daycare. Now I'm hearing pet care, trainers, gym facilities, snacks, food, hydration, whatever, recovery situations, things like that. So I'm looking at $100 million investment. Where are we getting this return with a 3-month season with an 800 seating arena? I would love to know that. Please, someone said something about ticket sales on Twitter. I would love a link to show me where the ticket sales are. Please. Besides that, I will be supporting the league. I will be covering the league starting next week. Until then, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, and I will catch you on the next one. I am out.